Have you ever wondered if your dog actually loves you back? Most owners assume the answer is yes. They see the tail wagging. They feel the excitement at the door. They think they already know. But here's what most people miss. Your dog says, "I love you" dozens of times a day. Not with sounds, not with toys, not with the things we expect. They say it in silence. In tiny, almost invisible moments, most owners walk right past. And once you learn to recognize these 7 behaviors, you'll realize your dog has been telling you everything all along. Number 1, they bring you something when you come home at first. This one looks cute, maybe even funny. Your dog grabs a shoe, a sock, a squeaky toy they haven't touched in weeks. They parade around with it, tail spinning, eyes bright. Most owners laugh and move on. But here's the interesting part. This behavior isn't random excitement. Researchers studying dog communication found that many dogs suppress the urge to bark when emotionally overwhelmed. Carrying an object gives their mouth something to do. It channels the emotion into action. Think about that. Your dog is so flooded with happiness at seeing you that they need an outlet. And they choose to bring you something. Not because they want to give it away necessarily, but because they want to share the moment with you. That's not just excitement. That's joy looking for a place to land. So next time it happens, don't just walk past them. Stop. Acknowledge it. Make the reunion feel as meaningful to them as it actually is. Number 2, they sleep facing the door when you're not home. You probably haven't seen this one, because you're not there when it happens. But ask anyone with a pet camera. Dogs don't sleep randomly when their owners are gone. Many position themselves facing the entrance, the last place they saw you leave. A 2020 study on separation behavior in dogs found that most dogs show the highest stress responses in the first 30 minutes after an owner departs. After that, many settle. But where they settle often tells you something. They face the door because you are still in their mind. Not because they're anxious necessarily, but because you are their orientation point, the thing the world organizes itself around. If you think that's surprising, wait until number 5. That one will change the way you read your dog's eyes entirely. For now, understand this. A dog sleeping near the entrance isn't being dramatic. They're waiting, quietly, faithfully. That's loyalty in its most honest form. Number 3, they lean their weight against you, not jumping, not demanding, just leaning, a slow, calm press of their body into yours. This one is easy to miss because it feels so ordinary, but it's one of the most direct things a dog can tell you. Leaning is a bonding signal. It's physical trust made visible. Studies on oxytocin, the bonding hormone, have shown that calm physical contact between dogs and their owners raises oxytocin levels in both. Not just the dog, you too. Your dog isn't leaning because they want something. They're leaning because you make them feel safe enough to let their guard completely down. Here's the practical part. When your dog leans into you, don't pull away, stand up, or check your phone. Just let it happen. Put a hand on them, breathe slowly, and stay. You're not wasting time. You're building the kind of bond most owners only hope they have. Number 4, they make eye contact without staring. There's a big difference between a dog that stares and a dog that meets your eyes softly and then looks away. Hard staring in dog language can mean tension, challenge, or anxiety. But a soft glance, especially mid-play or mid-walk, or just across the room, that's something else entirely. Researchers at Asabu University in Japan found that mutual eye contact between dogs and their owners triggers an oxytocin response similar to the one between a human mother and her newborn child. That's not a small thing. That's one of the most powerful bonding mechanisms biology has. And your dog initiates it. They look at you to check in, to orient, to say, "You still there? Okay, good." So, build eye contact into your daily interactions intentionally, not forced staring. That makes dogs uncomfortable, but soft, natural moments. Especially during calm, quiet time together. Let them find your face, and hold it for just a second, then let it pass naturally. In that moment, something real is happening between you. Number 5, they yawn when you yawn. This sounds almost too simple to be meaningful, but watch for it. You yawn. Your dog, nearby, yawns shortly after. Most owners chalk it up to a coincidence. But research published in Biology Letters found that dogs yawn contagiously in response to their owners significantly more than they do with strangers. And contagious yawning, in both humans and animals, has been linked to empathy. Your dog is picking up your emotional state. They're not just living alongside you. They're resonating with you. That's not instinct alone. That's the connection. Here's what this means practically. The way you feel matters to your dog more than most people realize. Chronic stress, emotional tension, nervous energy, your dog registers all of it. Not because they understand the source, but because they're tuned to you. So taking care of your own emotional state isn't separate from caring for your dog. For them, it's the same thing. Number 6, they check on you when you're quiet. When you're loud, happy, and active, your dog is part of it. That's easy. But here's the behavior that reveals something deeper. When you go quiet, when you sit alone, when something feels heavy, some dogs come to find you. They don't ask for play. They don't bring a toy. They just show up and sit near you. Sometimes resting their head on your knee. Sometimes just lying at your feet, breathing steadily. A 2018 study found that dogs exposed to owners who were crying moved toward them significantly more often than when owners were humming or talking normally. They weren't trained to do this. They responded to emotional distress instinctively. Think about that. Your dog doesn't fully understand sadness the way another human would, but they sense the shift, and they come anyway. That's not random behavior. That's something very close to what we call compassion. If your dog does this, don't dismiss it. Let them stay. Let the company matter. Because in that moment, your dog is offering you the same thing you offer them on their hardest days. Presence, without explanation. Number 7, they stay close without needing anything. This is the quietest one on this list, and probably the most important. Your dog isn't always near you because they need food, or a walk, or attention. Sometimes they're near you because you are where they want to be. Not demanding, not restless, not waiting for something to happen, just close. Attachment researchers describe dogs as using their primary human as a secure base, much the way young children use a trusted caregiver. Your presence alone regulates their nervous system. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be there. And here's what most owners underestimate. The quality of that presence matters. A dog knows the difference between a distracted owner scrolling through a phone and an owner who is simply, quietly there. They feel the difference. So give your dog 5 minutes a day of nothing else. No screens, no tasks, no half attention. Sit with them, breathe, let them settle against you. For a puppy, this shapes who they'll become. For an adult dog, this is the thread that holds everything together. For a senior dog, slower now, more confused, sleeping more, your calm presence may be the most constant comfort left in their world. You don't need to talk. You don't need to entertain them. You just need to show up, fully, and stay. And for your dog, that isn't a small gesture. It's the whole language. 7 behaviors. All quiet. All easy to miss. But your dog has been speaking this language since the day they met you. They've been leaning in, checking on you, staying close, meeting your eyes. They've been telling you, in every way they know how, that you matter to them. Not because you're perfect, not because you always get it right, but because you are the center of their world. And now that you know how to listen, you'll never look at them the same way again. If this helped you understand your dog a little better, subscribe. Every week, we go deeper into the silent ways dogs communicate, so you can be exactly the person your dog already believes you are.